Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're going to be supplying fuel to Glasgow, London, and Amsterdam and setting up the necessary transport so we can grow these cities and make a lot of money. So let's go. It is 1897. We are so close to 1900. It's unbelievable. We are in the city of Dublin. This is an older city off the coast of, what do we call it? Manchester. It's off the coast from Manchester. Dublin is on its own little island, but this is the small city. We're currently supplying Dublin with bread, so we've got a train line set up over here at the farm to the bakery where they make the bread, and the bread supplied to Dublin. We've got that simple line going in there, and that's making, that train line is actually making us 383, which is super cool. We are losing a lot of money at the moment, but we're actually doing some really cool. We're setting up a few different things for this episode. So guys, can we get about 5 likes on this video? If we can, we'll do our part 4 to this series, guys. That'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you for all your love and support on the series so far. It is much appreciated. But what I want to tell you guys first is this is what we've got going on. Let's start over here at Hamburg, because this is where we first started. We've got our farm up here supplying wheat to the bakery, and then we're supplying bread down here to Hamburg, which is really good. 90% growth, which is really good. Over here at Brussels and Amsterdam, we are not supplying any goods to these guys. The only thing we're doing over here is transporting people from Amsterdam to Brussels, and then we're transporting people from Amsterdam all the way up to London. That is what we're doing by a boat. So that's how we're transporting people over. From London, we're not doing anything, and then all the stations in between, we have not done anything yet. But today is a big day because, guys, if we take a look here at London, we've bought in a station. I was a bit bored. I didn't really want to record this part, but I've installed a station in here. It's a 4-track. We've got 2 tracks for passenger and 2 tracks for cargo, which is here. Got a truck station here. We come up the line, as you can see. We've installed another train station here, indented into the mountain here. We've got a bridge that goes over the railway and into Manchester. If we follow that line, it goes underground and pops up over here, which comes out to Glasgow. And then over here we have a refinery over here, and Glasgow is going to be the big point for refining of fuel, and we're going to be making so much money off this fuel line. You guys do not understand how much money we're going to be making. So what I've got is we've got North Seashore 2 and North Shore 1. I think it's 1, 2, 3. We've got a few of these oil off on the these islands here. So I've set up some docks, large docks, and we're going to get these docks all the way into this one here, and I need to upgrade this one because this one's not going to work out. It's not going to work out because we've got a lot of ships we're going to need to be bringing into here. So we've got this one here. This will supply fuel, the raw barrels, to this one here, this place here, and then from here we'll load up onto a cargo train. That cargo train will be sent all the way back to London, which will be down here. It'll get onto a truck or something over here in the truck station. From there, it'll come to the cargo port. From the cargo port, it will come down to over here, which will then get refined into fuel. Now, we're going to split the fuel off into 2 loads. As you can see, we do have a connection between here and here, which is good. So we can get some to the port, we can get some to the truck stop. From the truck stop, we're going to deliver fuel to Amsterdam, which is really cool. And then it's going to come back onto the cargo port. We're going to then deliver it back into London. From London, we're going to pick it up. We're going to drop half off at London. Then we're going to put it back onto the train. And from the train, we're going to deliver it all the way back to Glasgow. That's where we're going to take it to. And yeah, that is the plan. So they come down with fuel. Oil will come down, and then from oil they'll pick up fuel and take the fuel back and drop the fuel off at Glasgow. That is the whole idea. And then of course here will be, they'll drop the fuel off, we transport the fuel over here, and the oil, pick up the drop the oil off, pick up the fuel and take it back to the train station. That is going to be the whole idea of what we want to do in today's video. So we're not going to waste much time. We're going to get straight into it. I am going to fix this station up here very quickly. This is all built up now, ready to assign some lines to here. But guys, quickly, I need to let you know that only 30% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. That means 60% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. So guys, make sure you go pause this video right now and click that red subscribe button down below so you guys can see more Transport Fever 2 videos when they do launch. We upload every Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday at 12 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. And we are planning to actually upload more videos next year. So, guys, if you click that subscribe button, you could see more videos from me. And, guys, it's gonna be awesome, I'm telling you right now. But we're gonna set up some new lines right now. We're gonna go from this station here, yeah, from port 1 to over here. That'll be the first line. Then from here, we're gonna go from here to over here. So that'll be one line. Oops, I don't want to do that. Then let's go another line. We'll go from here to here, over there. That is it. Alright, that is it. So what we're going to do here is we're going to come back to the port. We're going to go terminals. We're going to make sure this is on line 2, and we're going to put this on line 3. There we go. So each one is on its own line. And what we are going to do is we're going to go back to lines where it says here. We're going to go to oil, not oil. I think I'm going to go fuel oil. Actually, we'll go oil barrel. Oil barrel, if I know how to spell. I'll select, copy that. Barrel 1, oil barrel 1. We'll go oil barrel 2. There we go. And the third line will be number 3. There we go. So we got those 3 lots there. Now, I think I'm just going to use the London shipyard to get these going. So we're going to come to the London shipyard. We're going to buy some vehicles. Now, we're losing a lot of money, but once we get this fuel up and running, this is going to make us so much money, you won't even know what actually hit you. So let's go to large cargo, and we've got 2 components. We can transport 100, 110, 90. Okay, this one is good for fuel. This one can't do anything. This can do everything, but this can go 25. This is 22. Honestly, I think this one here is going to be the best one. So we need 3. I think we're going to get 6 in total for $4 million. And we're going to get 2 per line. I think that is going to be the best thing to do. 2 on that line and 2 on that line. I might actually pause the game. 3. I think that was everything. I'm going to just double check that they all are on the right lines. They are too. Very, very good. So those ships are going to be starting to come out here. As you can see, barrels are loading up on the shipyard, which is good to see. We are going to just maybe come back to 1 speed. Make sure that's not going too fast at this stage. Now, the next step is, I don't think I'm going to transport passengers just yet, but we are going to set up a new line, and we're going to set this one up. We're going to come over to here. We're going to spin it around, and I am going to put this one on the, let's put this one here. I want it on this line here. We'll go onto that cargo port there. We don't need to come through to here. We've got to go straight to London. That is it. So this one here will be on line 1. London, will keep that on line 1. So it doesn't need to transfer over. Is that right? No, line 2. Yeah, keep it on line 2. That is it. That's perfect. And then when it comes to over here, line 1, this doesn't need to transfer over. No, it doesn't. That is absolutely perfect. And this one here will be for oil. So we'll go Glasgow oil to London, yeah. Oil to London, Glasgow. Oh, no, we'll just go Glasgow to London, and we'll just go. This is the oil / fuel. There we go. Alright, so that is the first line set up. We're going to make sure we get a train onto this one as well. So we're going to buy vehicles. We're going to go to steam because we don't have electric yet. And I think I need to get the most efficient train on here. So we're going to go with this one here. Getting at 1 train. We're going to go to cargo. And we're going to get these tanker cars. We haven't unlocked the bigger ones yet. So we're going to get 1, 2, 3, go 4. I might keep going till it starts to go like mediocre. Where does it go? Poor. Keep going. Man, we can get so many on here. 260. 260 is cool. Let's go with about a 2. Yeah, actually, let's go with about 220. So we'll go with 220 capacity. So we'll put that train on the Glasgow-London fuel line. So that will go onto that line. Then also, let's get a line started up here. We're going to go new line. We are going to go from cargo to cargo over to here. Oh, I've got to fix that up too. And this is going to be called the London to, what has it got? Brussels, and then we'll go cargo port. That's it. There we go. Alright, so we've got a line there, going there. And that will be, actually, let's change that actually, because we're going to probably have multiple cargoes. And we'll go to cargo, and we'll go fuel. There we go. Fuel. That's it. So we've got fuel coming back. That is good. Let's set up another. Oh, actually, before we do anything, let's buy 2 of these vehicles here. We'll buy two vehicles, 2 boats. There we go. Now these guys are going to cost a lot of money, but they are going to be well worth it. If we need to be able to ship things in between very, very fast. If we can do it fast, then that's really cool. So let's get another line set up here from the truck station. Did I set that up right? No, I did not. I want to come from the truck station to this truck station over here. There we go. And making sure from London Central, we are full load, if any. That's it. Alright. And then from there, let's have a look. Have a look what we're doing. Full load, if any. Then over here, we're going to go full load, if any. Then we're going to go, let's get a truck unload stop. We're going to go with about here. Right, because this is where all the fuel needs to be. We'll come back through here. We'll add a station from here to here, which will be on Church Street, which is here. And we're going to make, oops, let's select Church Street again. We're going to come to here and we're going to unload fuel. There we go. So we got fuel. There we go. That's what we want to unload. We want to be not unloading. That is it. That's all we want to do there. I think I've got to wait until we get the line actually activated. From there, we can then come back to London Central. Yeah. I think that is really good. Okay. We're gonna make this the London fuel loop. London fuel. We'll make that. And let's get some, in terms of London fuel, let's get some cargo horses and all that on here. This is all cargo, so we're starting slowly getting diesel now. So I'm gonna get about 6 on here straight away. There we go, 6, and put that on the London fuel. There we go. So right, so we're picking up our trains coming, delivering. We're able to now get that sorted. Now I want to have a look in terms of London fuel. In terms of here, it doesn't say how much I can load. I don't at Victoria Street. I only don't want to load it all. I don't want to load it all up, but I would like to unload 50%. Or you know what I might do? You know what? Let's come here to back to vehicles, and we'll set up, this is our London fuel, and then we'll set up a new line that comes from the station up into the truck station, and we'll call this London, we'll go fuel to London. No, London, let's go London fuel to station. Yeah, something like that. And we'll go back to London fuel where we've got all the cars and all that jazz on there. Let's get, 2 should be alright on there. So we'll put this one on the London fuel to station. There we go. So we'll put that onto that line instead. So that should be good. That is going to be working. Come over to here. We've got the fuel over here. So let's come over to here. We've got a new station. And from Brussels, let's get another stop, which should be over to here somewhere. From Brussels, we'll bring it over to here. There we go. That is it. We'll go from over to here. We'll go full load, if any, like always. And over here, this will be the Amsterdam fuel. Amsterdam fuel. There we go. Alright, so in terms of Amsterdam fuel, we're going to get a few vehicles on this line here. Let's get about 3. Yeah, 3 should be alright. We'll get 3 onto that one. That will be the Amsterdam fuel. There we go. So we've got some vehicles on this line. That is good. We've got the boats on this line. That is good. From here, let's double check this train. I want to double check this train line. Let's come to here. London fuel to station. Cargo fuel. Right in here. So it's going to come back to London Port. London Port, yes, that is it. And we're going to load 100% fuel. Yeah, 100% fuel. And we're going to bring that back over to here from up to Glasgow. And over to here needs fuel. So we never really took out a truck station for out here. Aidan, what are you honestly doing, man? That is absolutely such a disgrace, Aidan. Let's come into actually, let's come in over to here. We'll put it in over here somewhere. I think over here would be really nice. Right in here. Oops, Aidan, what are you doing? Let's put you in right here. That should be okay there. Then let's go to line. No, we need to make sure we get that truck stop in. Right in over here. Actually, right there. That's it. That is it. We'll delete this one. We'll get in that loop from over here to this truck station to this one. This will be called the Glasgow fuel. That is it. I think that should all be working now. We've got these lines in. Oh, we need to get the some trucks in here. So we'll come back into here. We'll go to this station here. And I want to put you in over here if I can. Let's maybe turn you around. Maybe get you into like so, like that. Like that, there we go. And we're going to buy some new vehicles. There we go. We'll go with about 4. There we go. And put you on the Glasgow fuel line. There we go. That is done. Now the next thing I would like to do is from Dublin, we get another line coming in. So from here, this would be pretty cool to have it over here somewhere. Let's go to cargo shipyard. Let's go with maybe 1 terminal. Let's turn this one around. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking let's get rid of that and we'll set up a line down here. We'll go size 2. Yeah, we'll go size 2. There we go. And we'll put you in about in right here. Actually, we'll go 1 port. I think we only need a 1 port. Let's put you in about here somewhere. That should be it. Car configure, passenger. Put that passenger building in as well. There we go. In terms of passenger entrance, there we go. We'll put those entrances in. We'll get in the streets. Well, let's go the medium street. That is probably what is necessary for this time this year, type say. There we go. And we can then go from here to here. Actually, no, maybe too much curvature. Can I go into that? That is it. That is really good. Okay, we'll get this landscaping tool. We're just gonna smooth it out a little bit. Actually, it should be like this. That's it. Smooth it out. That's it. That is it. Let's come in here. We'll come down to buildings, actually. We're gonna go truck drop-off stop. And we're gonna put that in maybe right up the top back here somewhere. Actually, we'll come right up the top here. That's it. From here, we're going to actually we want to send our bread. Get rid of our bread type say. So this is Glasgow fuel. What actually is this place? This is the bread to Dublin. Okay, now we're gonna add a station from George Street. Actually, let's get rid of all this. You're gonna come from Dublin West to the Crescent, back to here. That is it. And we're gonna make sure at the Crescent we're not unloading. George Street, can I change that? No, I can't. Hello, what are you gonna do? Can I not load? Is that not possible to load? Hello. Okay, so what I have done very quickly is I have configured this port over here and this port over here. As you can see, I've configured them all. I've put some boats on those lines as well. And the next thing I really need to do right here, right now, is just coming in to our truck station and making sure it's just only 10 meters along. And we're gonna maybe put this maybe on the outskirts over to here. So we are going to make sure we delete that road there. We're going to come into here. We're going to turn this one around. And I think, though, we're going to shove it in right in there. Shove it in right in there. That is it, Aidan. That is it. We're going to add another lot in there. And what we need to do is we're going to need to deliver it over to here, which I think this is where we're going to put it. We're going to need to just put an unload truck station in about here. And then a line from, let's go to here, all the way to here. And this will be the bread line. This will be bread. We'll call this bread from bread. I don't know. I don't know. Manchester to station, and this is bread to London. There's probably a better way for me to start labeling all of this, but you know, I don't know. Let's come here. We're gonna get these vehicles, buy some vehicles over here. We're gonna get maybe about 4 on this line here. So we'll get 4 onto there. Glasgow fuel. Let's figure out that Manchester bread. There we go. I want to get another train onto here. Looks like, do we have fuel on here? No, not yet. Not yet. I want to get another line on here, and we're gonna go new line. Oops, we don't have a new line yet. No. Okay, make sure we go new line. Make sure this is on the cargo to cargo. That is it. And we're gonna need to change these lines around, making sure this is on number 2. Cannot connect all stations. Number 2, and then this one is on number 1. That is it. There we go. So that will be transporting bread. Yes, we should be able to get bread over to here. Bread to bread. Yeah, I think that should work. It's gonna be a very, very simple line. This is going to be basically Manchester to London, and this will be the bread. There we go. Alright, so we'll set that there. Let's come in here. Let's buy a vehicle. I want to make sure it is a fast vehicle, not the A3. We're going to go the PLM 220. We're going to make sure we go to the boxcar. As you can see, we have unlocked the bigger capacity ones. Yeah, we have unlocked the big capacity ones, but we're not going to look at that at this stage. We're going to go with the boxcar, and we're going to make sure we've got about 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to at least have 100 capacity on here. Yeah, 100 capacity. capacity. There we go, 4 million. And we're going to put that on the Manchester to London bread. So basically now, if we speed the game up, we should start seeing some money starting to be made. We only got 17 million, down from $100 million. That is incredible. But as you can see, if we come over to here, do we have ships coming out? Is this getting manufacturing? No, not yet. Nothing waiting. Okay, what do we got here? 100 oil coming in. We've got 228 fuel coming in. There we go. So this is our first 100 fuel coming in. We're going to watch the whole process of the fuel now. So the ship's coming in. How much does it make? It makes us $244,000. It comes into here. It will start processing everything. Now, this train only has 4 out of 5, so it doesn't have much. We're going to wait for the train to come back. And by the time that train comes back, it's going to have a hell of a lot more on the platform, which is going to be super cool. In the next episode, I think we are definitely going to start making sure we set up our passenger lines as well. This is what's going to help Glasgow go from 113 citizens up to over 500. It's going to be absolutely incredible to see where this thing goes. This is 36 now, right here. Stored consumption is incredible. We just delivered another lot of fuel. There we go. Look at that. We've got 100 coming in. Got 17 there as well. So basically, as these guys here, what do we got? 100. What do we got here? Are we loading up? 16. There we go. So it's basically, as long as these shipments are all okay, like if these guys are good, you know, as long as these barrels are actually producing, this one is got a lot here, so we've got 100. So I may, with some of those lines, with these oil barrels, let's go load if available. That is it. All right, come back to here. Let's have a look. We're still producing, which is good. Got 82 on the line. How big? Oops. If I want to click on this train here, this train has a capacity of 100, I think. I'm not too sure. It's coming past a few stations now. You should be able to see it up the top here of when it comes through to the station. It's got 101 oil here now. There we go. Alright, so we've got our train coming in. I'm not sure how full it can get, but we're producing a hell of a lot of oil now. So, how many can we get on? 115? 114. I wonder how big this is actually meant to be. Let's go to details. No. Let's go to manage vehicle. Let's go to not here. Let's click on this one. No, not this one. Maintenance. 220 it can have. So it's basically it can have double of that. So let's follow that train. Where's that train? Is this making us any money now? No bread on that line yet. There it is. There's that train. I just want to have a look. I think we're still waiting for Bren. Lots of passengers, actually. How many passengers? 36 passengers there. This has got passengers. We've got 40 coming. That is good. In terms of our cargo, I think this is a cargo ship. No, it's not. This one's a cargo ship. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. We've got this train coming down through here now with fuel, which is good. So if we spin around. So we saw that it made us about $300,000 to deliver the barrels by boat. Now, how much is it going to make us to make half of the cost? So we got half coming in of oil. Oil, $1.1 million. So if we're bringing in double that, like double that is, like what? What's that? 220? So that'll be like over $2 million we'll be making off the oil, which is really exciting. Let's come here to configure quickly. I'm going to add a few more stations in here. Expand it nicely. There we go. As many as we can get in. That is it. Alright. So, in terms of the fuel is coming down here now. We've got one coming out. We've got free fuel. Okay. What's coming back? Nothing. Okay. But are we producing nothing? Nothing yet. Okay. So we should slowly see our beautiful people start delivering this oil substance. That's cool. 7,000 just to deliver. That is absolutely fantastic. This boat's coming in with nothing. There we go. It's coming in with nothing. It's going to pick up some oil. Let's have a look at what it's going to do. It's got 6 oil. It's not going to make much money, as you can see. We've got 1 fuel waiting. We're just taking 0. We've got 2 fuel there. So I think as soon as these lines start making a lot of money, as you can see, what do we got over here? We got 5. We got 220. And over here, we don't have anything over here. Is it all on the ship? Let's go to here. Are you all on the ship? What's on the ship? 30. Okay. May not be making much money. 100,000. That's good. That's making us money. That just made us money, I think. This is producing a lot, which is good. In terms of our cargo, got 23 on the line. And where is that train? Right in here. There we go. 66. 7 only on this line right now. But we've got a big train, so it can start delivering. So we just got to try and get the consumption up. There we go, 600,000. We should see some type of oil coming back. We've got 5, 3 fuel. We've got some auto saving going on. 4. Okay, so we don't really have much at this stage. We just got to somehow get the fuel back over there now. So basically, I think if we come over to here, we've got 73 fuel over here. 73. Wait, what's going on here? Fuel to London. No. Bread. Actually, it'd be best if we could reconfigure all this and we put in maybe 4 like that. And we go, let's come to here, go back to here. Let's go to configure. Actually, no, back to terminals. London fuel will be on 1 and like that. I think that is that right? London fuel to station? No. London fuel to station can be on 2 and London fuel will be 1. Yeah, that's right. There we go. So is this delivering anything? That made us 4,000, did it? Nothing waiting. Okay. We've got our first shipment of some oil and fuel coming back, which is good to see. That is good. I think everything is slowly making us a money now. We're losing money at the moment. We're losing a lot of money. Let's come and look at our overlook at our lines. Have a look what we're doing. Some of the bigger boats making us a fair bit of money. Barrel 2's making us money. What about barrel 3? Oil barrel 3 isn't making us any money at this stage. What I think I might do is come back to here, go to barrel 3. I'm going to select all of them. I'm going to sell everything on barrel 3. And barrel 3, we are going to can that line there. So that is that line there. We're going to go to here and we're going to delete that station. So we're not going to use that station anymore. I'm just coming down here through the balance sheet just to have a look. The most expensive one is, let's have a look. If we can have a look, is this one here, the Manchester to London bread. That's the most expensive one we have. Alright, so let's come in here. Instead of 100, let's make it maybe like a 50 capacity. Or maybe let's go with about a 28. Yeah, let's go with about 28. So hopefully we can jot down that consumption so it doesn't cost us so much money. In terms of the Glasgow to London loop, is that Glasgow to London? That's the line that we're talking about. Let's come to manage vehicles on that line. We might just come back to here and let's narrow that back down to maybe 150 capacity. That will just knock that cost down a fair bit. London to Amsterdam. Okay, there's a lot of places that aren't making it as much money, but we'll slowly work that one out though. But we've done a fair bit in this episode. We've set up some new lines. I'll run the game for a fair bit now, and that will start getting our fuel down in here. And I honestly think though, what we need now is to get some more vehicles. We've got to get maybe another 5 vehicles, and we're going to chuck that on the want to have a look. I want to make sure I get on the right one. Glasgow fuel. This is London fuel to station. London fuel. That's it. I think that is what it is, London fuel. I think that's what it is. Alright, configure. Let's make sure we got over here 2. Alright, there we go. And we're going to go terminals. London fuel, 1 on 2. That is it. Alright, that's it. What did you just deliver? Hello, what did you just deliver? Fuel. Okay, so we just got to get some more fuel coming in. Alright, so we've got so much fuel over here, right? We've got 65 and 33. We've got so much fuel at the moment, which is super crazy. So, actually, let's come to here, overview of the station. Let's go terminals. Let's maybe put that back on line 2. No, let's go line 1. Just to try and get all that. It hasn't been sorted out properly. Pick up all the fuel. We've got plenty of fuel. We've got some fuel right here. In terms of the cargo, we've got 6 fuel here. Are we delivering bread? No bread. So that's not making us any money in terms of bread. In terms of this train here, this one, hello, if I can click on you. Hello, can I click on you? This one has got 56 on it. That will make us a little bit of money, alright. And now it's got to pick up some fuel, which we've got. How much fuel do we have? 6 only. Okay, and in terms of these boats here, we got 50 out of 50. Okay, how much does that make? Do we make enough money on that? Start 191. What do we got? 100 on there. So we're making a fair bit of money. Okay, I'm gonna go away from this episode now, and I am gonna make some modifications to this game and making sure everything is running. But in terms of everything, income nearly 4 million, and we still got to need our maintenance is 5 million. So we've got a lot to do, and I think a lot of it is also got to do with this line up here too, that bread line. So we go down to here. Some of these horse and carriages that we're running at the moment, I honestly think some of them we're going to start to can, some of the transport. So I think from Amsterdam to Brussels, I think we're going to can that line. So that line we're going to can and get rid of all the vehicles off that line. In terms of this farming loop here, I'm going to get rid of all the trucks off this line. I think we're going to get a train from Denmark Farm 2. We're going to get a train from here to bread, from here to bread as well. Get a train station from here, another train station here to end stop here with 2 trains running. 1 train for this farm, 1 train for this farm. From bread, we'll have some diesel trucks coming into Hamburg, so that could be pretty cool. And then from there, I think we'll just continue exporting fuel from over here. We've got 61 here, 69 over here. A lot of fuel at the station here. We've got 16. Looks like we just delivered some. How much fuel do we have? We only got 2. 80, 33. Okay, we've got plenty here. Fuel, we got 5. We're just delivering some at the moment. What do we got here? We've got 11 at the moment. We're taking, got 20 coming over here. Got 11 over here. Yeah, so I honestly think that we kind of need to get fuel over here a lot faster. I don't think it is as fast as it could be. We could probably get a train line, but see, you're coming from all the way up here, so you got to somehow get the fuel from up here all the way down to here. And we've got so many of these barrels out on these shorelines here, so like they're like really good places to really get something from. So I'm not too sure. I'm going to wrap up the episode right here, right now, guys. We are going to maybe in the next episode, we're going to make sure, we're going to take a look around our beautiful European city. We're going to see what changes we can make next here in this city. And I think the next step is going to maybe get from stone up to brick, and we're going to make some bricks, and we're going to send them to Manchester. That's going to be the next line we're going to focus on. And we honestly could also maybe start looking at this London goods as well. Start producing goods and supplying goods all the way to Amsterdam and Brussels off that one cargo line, because we do have a cargo line coming through to here, so then we could export our goods as well. I think that could be another good loop to start looking at as well. But I think we just need to run the game now, start managing some loops now. That is what we're going to do. Maybe we might do that in the next episode for you guys. I think that we might do that next episode. I think we might do the brick line. We'll do the brick line, and we're also going to be maybe managing our lines as well. So we'll manage our lines, making sure they are going to be super profitable, because guys, we don't want to lose so much money. We want to start making money now. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Like always, make sure you go down below and leave your feedback, thoughts, and suggestions down below, like always, guys. But yeah, in the next episode, we're going to do some bit of management in this game, and so get it all up and running so we can be very profitable. Guys, if you want to enjoy today's video, smash a like on the video. If you want to see more videos just like this one, make sure you click the subscribe button right here. Click up here to watch the last video, and click down the bottom here to watch the full playlist of our last series of City Skylines. Guys, I will catch you all in Tuesday's episode at 12 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. Guys, with that said, have a great rest of the day, and I'll catch you then.